Joining me today, it's a privilege to highlight, recognize, introduce Nicole Brown out of the state of California. From an audience of 250,000 agents nationwide, Nicole has been selected to represent the state of California as this month's Broker Agent of the Month. Nicole, congratulations on the recognition and thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much, Brian. It's an honor to be chosen for Broker of the Month.
You were an easy candidate. This whole Broker Agent of the Month program is an effort to go find men and women that are passionate about this business, that represent the business well, and frankly, the business is better off because they exist, and you're definitely one of them. In an effort for people that see this video to get a sense for who you are and why you were selected, I thought we'd explore a few questions together.
Perfect.
Tell me how you got into real estate. Why this business? Why is this the right fit for Nicole Brown?
About 20 years ago, a little over 20 years ago, I was on the lending side. I started on the lending side. And then when I had my son 17 years ago, I got into the real estate side and then got back into the lending. So I actually do both. I really enjoy what I do. And it gives me the freedom and opportunity to be very involved in my children's schooling as well, in my children's lives, their academics. I like helping people. I'm passionate about what I do. I like making people's dreams come true.
There's not a much bigger investment that individuals make in their lifetime, right? Than
Correct.
Tying up and getting into homeownership, and it's a big deal. And
absolutely,
they're lucky to have you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You've been in this a long time. What do you find most rewarding about this profession specifically?
Probably when I hand over the keys to somebody, or helping them fix their credit and repair their credit and go through the process if it's a lengthy process to where they haven't been able to get a house. And so I walk them through the process of getting their credit fixed and then selling them a house and handing them over the keys. And it's been a long journey. That's probably the most rewarding part of this job, is seeing that they were able to get the American dream.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's such I don't think anybody ever forgets the purchase of their first home. I know that I remember it fondly, and it's fun to be able to participate in that.
Absolutely.
You're in California. It's a very competitive state. There are lots of real estate professionals there. What do you like the most about live, work, play, like being in California and doing this business there?
Bakersfield, we are about an hour and a half away from anything you want to do. The mountains, the beach, anything that you want to do. It's very affordable to live here in Bakersfield. There's lots of jobs, lots of opportunities. We have a lot of big companies that come from Bakersfield or have branches here. So it's just a good place to start your home roots and branch out from there.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. Obviously, it's a coastal state, right? Everybody knows the beaches, but as I learn and talk to more and more agents, it's just, yeah, it sounds amazing. We've had, obviously everybody's familiar with the pandemic and everything that's been going on and what that's caused, but I don't know that everybody understands exactly what's happened in the real estate industry since. We've had unprecedented low inventory all over the place nationally. Everywhere is struggling with inventory right now. It's been a really unique environment. You have a lot of experience. If you were to offer one piece of advice to someone appear in this business, maybe somebody thinking about getting in the business or even somebody in the business, what would that piece of advice be with 20 years of experience?
I would say love what you do and it'll come naturally. Be well versed in all aspects. Being on the lending side and the real estate side, I'm able to educate people on both sides of the transaction and get us further in our transaction as far as knowing how to help people in their needs and what they need.
Yeah, that's great advice. If you didn't have experience necessarily in the lending side like you did formally, what might be a couple ways that they can kind of grow their knowledge? Like you're saying, like the more you know about the process and the different elements that exist within the process, the better off you'll be. How would one maybe go about doing that if they've not formally been in lending?
I think the contract, knowing your contract is key for this job, this industry, and the California Association of Realtors has a lot of classes you can take online. Your contract is your number one key. Know that contract in and out, because that's going to help you out of selling a deal, help you out of any litigations that may come about. Just know your contract.
Yeah.
Education.
Well, I've talked to a lot of agents, Nicole, it was an easy pick for you getting this recognition. Your experience just kind of oozes out of you when you talk about the business, and your passion for the business is, I think, something that all people that have been in this business for a while share in common. They genuinely like helping people. But congratulations again on the recognition. You're super well deserved, and I wish you nothing but huge success the rest of the way.
Thank you so much, Brian. I really greatly appreciate everything that you guys have done.
It's my pleasure. It's well deserved.
Thank you.